Hi guys, welcome to Soup for the Soul Tarot. Whether you're watching this live on my TikTok or you're watching this later when I upload this on my YouTube channel. If you resonate with this reading, please like, share, subscribe, or comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys and would definitely appreciate the support. I am going to do a reading for Virgo tonight, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other strong placements that you have in your chart for the month of February. This is like my third take. For whatever reason, every time I've tried to start this reading, there's been some kind of issue that's come up. So I'm going to take that as an omen. You know, maybe Virgo, for you, there's just been a lot of delays, maybe setbacks. Maybe you think something's going forward or progressing, but then there's a tower moment or, you know, an obstacle in the way that prevents you from moving forward. You know, so maybe that's just something that you've been experiencing, since I've been experiencing that a lot when it comes to trying to recording your reading within like the past hour and a half. But also, I wanted to say that earlier when I started this reading, I saw the number 222, like there were 222 followers that were active on my TikTok. And so when I was about to start the Virgo reading for the first time, when I tried to record this the first time, so that may be an angel number that you may be seeing a lot at this time, or maybe once you watch this reading, maybe you'll start seeing 222. But I definitely feel here that there is some kind of decision, a crucial decision that maybe you feel like you have to make. And I feel like maybe you and or the person that you're dealing with is making a huge transition in your lives right now. I feel like here with the family card in reverse between the both of you as the overall energy, I feel like there's this sense of nostalgia. There is a feeling of grief. I have to be honest here, Virgo, I feel like you are grieving more than the person that you're dealing with. Again, take what resonates. You might resonate more with the person to my right than the person to my left. But intentionally, I have you to my left and the person that you're dealing with to my right. Please feel free to flip-flop. Okay, but I'm definitely feeling here for the majority of you that you feel this sense of loss harder than the person that you're dealing with. And I kind of feel like that's in large part because you feel like in some ways you're to blame, or you take on a lot of guilt for feeling like maybe you were inadequate, or maybe you weren't good enough. Whether if this is good enough physically, maybe you felt like physically you weren't attractive enough. Maybe, you know, you feel like you've let yourself go. Or maybe it's your habits. Or maybe for some of you it's feeling like you're not in the career, or you don't have the status or financial success that would make you more desirable or more attractive. Or this is just feeling like you just feel like you don't have enough money to give or support this person, or to support the family that maybe you've built or that you wanted to build with this individual here. Whatever the reason, you are taking on a lot of the blame. And This is making you feel, you know, like nostalgic and feeling like you're in a dark place. I feel like you miss the honeymoon phase, or you miss, the periods of time in this relationship where things were still passionate, where you guys were maybe still kind of getting to know each other, where this person really desired you the same way you desired them. And I feel like for you, maybe you feel like your feelings haven't really changed as much. And you feel like maybe your person here is kind of ready to just release this and to let this go. And I think that causes you a lot of pain. I also feel here like your person is turning their back on this connection at this time. I feel like I'm hearing outgrown this. Maybe they've outgrown this connection, or maybe feeling like maybe they feel like they're lacking something, and they need to go and seek out greener pastures, or seek out other opportunities, in order for them to feel like they're actually, improving their life or moving forward. Or I just feel like your person here just feels like this cycle is kind of leading to a dead end, and that they feel like they have to start anew, start afresh. Because when it comes to this situation with you, Virgo, I feel like they no longer, desire this the same way they did in the past. They're not really sure that this is a connection they can continue to invest in. I feel like they're very, the opposite of optimistic. I feel like they lack optimism, I'll just put it like that, when it comes to this connection, when it comes to this relationship. Also here, your person may be looking into spirituality also. I don't know, that's a message for some of you. I feel like maybe your person, Virgo, is maybe diving deeper into maybe different spiritual belief systems, or trying to learn more about who they are. Because I feel like within this connection, I feel like maybe they're younger than you, maybe there's an age difference here. And for whatever reason, this person feels like they don't really have a grasp on their identity. And maybe they feel like that's something that they have to go find, So I feel like maybe they want to travel, or they just want to move to a different place, or just move away from the situation so that they can grow, maybe grow spiritually. Okay, before I dive into the tarot, I did want to read this, and it says, "My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing." I also feel here, Virgo, that you actually want to manifest a new beginning with this person. Like, you believe it's possible for you guys to have some kind of new start. I feel like this may manifest maybe more so in the future than in the present. Like, I feel like for the majority of you, maybe you guys aren't going to mend bridges in the near future, but maybe in the distant future, maybe you guys will reconnect, you know, and find each other again, and make amends, and kind of see maybe, you know, from a higher perspective at that point, after maybe you both have kind of processed your emotions and are able to kind of distance yourself from these painful emotions that you guys are going through at the moment. Again, to see a higher perspective, to see, you know, maybe where you were at fault and where this person was at fault, and see how maybe at this point in both of your lives, maybe this would have never, you know, realistically would have worked out. But maybe in the future, maybe you guys would be in the right place, the right time, in a very similar vibration where you guys can come together in a healthy way. You know? Alright, I'm going to pull some tarot. Okay, I'm going to set these to the side. I plan to read these afterwards, but I wanted to dive into the tarot. Okay. Spirit, please guide me to Virgo's reading for the month of February 2022. Oh, that's right. I did see 222, right? And we are in the year 2022. So maybe this is a very significant year for you. Or maybe even for both of you. You and the person that you are connected to. Virgo spirit. In the month of February. What's going on for Virgo? Virgo spirit. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so you feel like there's no resolution in this situation. You know, there's no forward movement in this connection. And you feel like you can't move on. You feel like you can't let go. And you feel like you're stuck. I feel like you feel like you're stuck, Virgo. Okay, yeah, under that we had the Ten of Wands. Really trying to hold on to this connection, okay? All right, let's see. We have the Justice card. And we have the Devil, yeah. So, I feel like with the Devil, right? This is that codependency that you're feeling. This is that toxicity, maybe even within this connection. You're in this toxic cycle with this individual. And for whatever reason, you feel bound to this person. Like, maybe you depend on this person financially. Maybe you depend on this person for more than just finances. Maybe it's also for, let's say, emotional support, you know, with that lack mentality card that you had, you know, for whatever reason, maybe you feel like you can't make it on your own. Whatever this is, there's a codependency here that I feel like Justice card, the universe is trying to break, okay? I feel like that's something that's coming, okay? Because it's not healthy. It's not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for this person, whether you want to let go or not. Let's see what's going on here. The Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. We also have Libra here. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you guys could definitely be maybe in a long-term connection. Possibly for some of you, maybe you guys are married. But I feel like here with the Three of Cups in reverse, I feel like this is a breaking of a contract. I feel like this is, we may not be able to work things out. It's like at this time, I don't think we can come together. And again, I definitely feel like this is something that your person is strongly feeling. Again, also, they may be very connected to their religious beliefs. I saw that earlier, maybe connecting to their spirituality, maybe their higher self is trying to tell them that, I need to do what's right for me first and foremost. And if that means I have to remove myself from this situation, no matter what is going on here, then it's something that I really have to push past and follow through on. I feel like in some ways your person is like schooling themselves here. Maybe they're also telling you that this isn't healthy, or maybe they're telling you that I kind of deserve more, or I maybe need to grow or need to expand beyond this connection, or I feel like right now this is not where I am meant to be. I feel like this is a harsh truth or a harsh reality, that they're kind of laying on you at this time. There also here could be a third party situation here as well. I feel like there's a lot of people involved. Maybe there are a lot of people involved in this connection. Maybe there's also a lot of interference. Maybe there's fellow family members that have interfered in this connection. Or maybe there are friends that have interfered in this connection. Maybe it's just all of the above. But I definitely feel like, again, right now, I feel like it's more than that that's keeping you guys apart. If anything else, again, it's this codependency that I feel like is the strongest. That's the reason why this is crumbling, or this connection isn't really improving or working out at this time. Okay, we have the Page of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's definitely, I feel here for some of you, a third party situation. Or there's just a lot of people involved in this connection. And it's just, I feel like it's been like this for a hot minute now. And with the Page of Swords reversed, I feel like I almost called you Taurus. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, I said that earlier, but I mentioned that again because that almost slipped. Maybe that was a Freudian slip. I don't know. Take what resonates, guys. But with the Page of Swords reversed, I feel like your person is... I feel like they're not telling you everything. Maybe in some ways they're kind of keeping some of their thoughts to themselves. Maybe some thoughts to themselves. Maybe they're just not expressing everything. Maybe that's just because you guys have had difficult communication. Maybe sometimes they hold back from you, or they don't tell you the full truth, maybe because, or they don't express themselves fully, maybe because they feel like you wouldn't understand, or maybe they feel like when they express themselves, this only causes more heartbreak, more chaos, right now. Maybe they're just trying to, like trying to keep this conflict to a minimum. And maybe they're trying to do that by holding back, Maybe they feel like that's for the best in this connection here. All right, I'm going to clarify these cards, and then I'm going to pull one last oracle, and then I'm going to read the oracle cards that we pulled at the beginning of the reading. All right, Spirit, please clarify these cards. Please clarify these cards, Spirit. Oh, I also want to say, like, maybe one of the things that your person, Virgo, isn't telling you is that emotionally, maybe they've already disconnected. Maybe they've already let this go, Maybe they've distanced themselves a long time ago for some of you here. All right. Okay. There's also Gemini energy here. There's Taurus energy, and there's a little bit of Gemini energy. So maybe this person could be a cusper, a Taurus Gemini cusper, which is Mixira Nakshatra, if you follow Vedic. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I believe that's how you pronounce it, but let's see. Clarify the top row, Spirit. Clarify this top row, please. Clarify the second row, please, for my Virgos. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. We have a lot of threes, right? We have the Three of Cups in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse. Now we have the Three of Pentacles. So maybe 3 is also a prominent number that you're seeing. 333. But again, I definitely feel like this speaks more about third-party interferences. Or in this case, maybe multiple party interferences. Like there are just a lot of people involved in your connection. And I feel like maybe these people always have something to say. Maybe they always feel like they need to speak their mind or have an opinion about this connection. So I definitely feel that way here. Let me see what else I'm getting. Also, I feel like this is a connection that I feel like was always at the Three of Pentacles stage. It's almost as if like this was always a work in progress, but it never got to that Ten of Pentacles. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you guys started here and you guys thought you would build more at this point in the connection or in this relationship, but there's just been a lot of delays, like I mentioned earlier, or setbacks or obstacles that just made this like impossible to move forward or push forward here. Let's see. The Ten of Cups in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor. Wow. So this person could be the father of your children, with the Emperor and the Hierophant here. It doesn't have to be. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So again, Virgo, you definitely feel here like you're left out in the cold. And you no longer feel this love, this warmth that this connection, once had. And you're just feeling alone. Maybe you are struggling in some kind of depression here as well. Maybe There also could be some, maybe you're some drug use, maybe you're drinking a little bit too much, or smoking a little bit too much, whatever your recreational activity is here that kind of feeds into this negative energy. I feel like when you're high, or when you're intoxicated, so to speak, I definitely feel like you can tend to wallow in this pain, and you tend to have some kind of a pity party. I think it makes you feel worse, it makes you feel heavy, you feel like you're being dragged down into, like, I just heard the pits of hell. I don't know, I just feel like it's a really heavy feeling, and again, it's hard to cope with. And you also might be struggling with some health issues here as well, like maybe this connection, this situation has really taken a toll on your body, on your mind, on your spiritual health. But with the Emperor here, I definitely feel like your person is standing their ground on this. They're putting their foot down. I feel like they're very adamant about where they stand. I do feel like Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they are not accepting anything small or any small offers. I feel like this person at this time is rejecting small offers. Okay, and we did see the Three of Cups in reverse, so I definitely feel like this is this person at the moment is not accepting this new opportunity to restore this connection back to maybe its original, it's the state it was when you guys were happy, when you guys had a blissful connection. This person is kind of like, again, I feel like they're distancing themselves here, and they're standing their ground, and I feel like this is rejecting an offer, rejecting possibly your offer here, and feeling like it's not good enough. And I feel like in turn this makes you feel like you're not good enough, and I feel like it makes you feel small. But the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like your person is still unsure. I feel like they're still at a crossroads. I think on one hand, I do feel like this person does have some regret, or does have some guilt about kind of being in this energy, of feeling like this, whatever you're giving them isn't good enough. And I feel like that's mainly because, they do think back to when you guys had this Ten of Cups. And they're thinking like, well, should I work on this? Is this something that's possibly, like realistically, like are we able to really work this out? But I feel like they're leaning towards no, I feel like this person may be a little indecisive when it comes to acting on leaving this behind. And maybe that's because you guys have shared resources, like especially if you guys are legally married, maybe it's hard for this person to just up and leave, or like maybe this person doesn't want to spend money on like the divorce. So I just feel like this person feels like they need more planning, or like more planning is needed before this person is able to maybe make any kind of action. Maybe that's the reason why they haven't really done anything here just yet, but they're just in this Emperor energy where they're standing their ground. But again, I don't feel like they've acted really on anything. Okay, I'm going to pull one last card, and I'm going to read this. Can I get spirit advice for Virgo, or any last messages for Virgo? Virgo. Okay, that's too many cards. Oh yeah, way too many cards. But this earth element is standing out to me, so I am going to read that. All right, 54. "54 may be significant to you, or that reduces to the number 9, which is that Hermit card, right? Virgo energy. And it says grounded. Earth sustains us. It gives us everything we need to physically survive. Its beauty gives us much of what we need spiritually. Earth provides us with a stage on which we can act our life stories, growing and learning as we do so. We are the shepherds of the earth along with the elementals. It is our duty and privilege to do our best to protect her. We can honor her by protecting wildlife, vegetation, water sources, and her air. If the earth cannot drink or breathe, neither can we. If we follow these acts of respect, we will be grounded. Honoring the earth is the ultimate grounding. It is important to recognize that the act of just coming to earth is a grounding act. There are many ways to help feel the calming effects of grounding. Try meditating, drumming, chanting, walking in the woods, hugging a tree, petting an animal, or perhaps wading in a stream. Try to be out in nature as much as possible. And if you can't be outside, then bring nature inside, a stone, flowers, or a feather, whatever strikes your fancy. Chant is, I call upon the winged ones to come and chant with me. Bring fairy dust to sprinkle around the ancient tree. Bring a drum to play in honor of the earth. Upon her we have come today to celebrate her birth. A renewed time to heal her wounds and pamper her with love. We ask the angels to play for us a harp from up above. Today we cast old spells away that kept her in the dark, and to a better life for her today we do embark. So be it. Drum and stomp and chant today. So I feel like, in general, I feel like this is kind of honoring yourself, honoring your body. You know, I feel like maybe that's something that maybe you could focus on. And also maybe any of those suggestions, maybe meditating, going out in nature, grounding, you know, maybe actually helpful for you at this time. But I definitely feel like honoring your body, honoring yourself is a big suggestion maybe Spirit may be giving you at this time. And maybe that might help manifest maybe other goals that you have, especially if you're focused at this time on finances. Other than this connection, other than this relationship in your family, finances, I feel like, are a big focus for you as well. Okay, I'm going to read these Lovers Oracle cards. That one was yours, and that one was your person. Here's the imagery. And this one says, passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Again, I feel like this is more talking about this is something that you're missing, you know? And also for some of you, maybe this is that a sexual chemistry that's maybe partly keeping you tied to this person, okay? All right. And then we have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Again, with this person, I definitely feel like right now they're focusing on other things. And right now I feel like their heart is telling them to move away from this situation at this time. And I feel like, you know, this person is keen on following this guidance. So, all right, Virgo, that is my reading for you for the month of February. If you want to watch this from the beginning, I will be uploading this on my YouTube at the latest tomorrow. But if you resonated with this reading, again, please like, follow, or subscribe, or comment down below. I'd love to hear your situation, or your stories that you want to share. Again, guys, this is not going to resonate for everyone, so please take that into account. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a good night, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye.